Okay, today we're going to talk about the snatch movement and how you can help your shoulder health. That way you can snatch more efficiently and more safely. So with the snatch, the big thing with the shoulders is you have to have a lot of internal rotation to get the movement. You want to keep the bar obviously close to your body. So when you're pulling, when you come up, you have to be able to rotate the shoulders inward. If you can't rotate inward like that, you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to have the bar out further in front of you, which you don't want it to be there. So more times than not, what will happen is, in order to stay here, if you don't have that rotation, that front shoulder just rounds, and that's when you put the shoulder in a bad position. So the goal is you need to get better with this motion here in order to be able to keep the stick and the bar closer to your body when you're pulling up like that. So the question is then, how do you get some of that internal rotation motion back? This is what they used to do, was a basic internal rotation stretch called the sleeper stretch, where you basically just pull down on the arm and you're stretching the rotator cuff, the external rotators that go in that direction. You're stretching those internally to help you with that motion. But essentially that's a test also that we do to check for impingement of the shoulder. Is taking you here and bringing you down. So why would you want to stretch in a position that's impinging the shoulder? So a better way to do it before you snatch or do any cleans or anything is actually with a lacrosse ball. And you're going to focus more on the cross body movement than the rotation. They found that if you actually focus on cross body, it seems to bring internal rotation back better than doing an internal rotation stretch, and it's a lot safer for the shoulder. So all you're going to do is the ball is going to be back on the rotator cuff in the back. You'll put it against the wall, and then you're just going to bring the shoulder across. It's going to be more dynamic, so you're not just going to hang out there and relax. You bring it across, come back through, find some different spots, bring it across. If you want, you can add in a little bit more rotation, that internal, so bring it to here, but you don't have to. You could always keep the arm straight out in front, or start up like this, bring it down across, rolling through there. So you might roll through for about a minute or so. And you should then actually have, almost immediately after about a minute or so, more internal rotation. So ideally you would do that before you do a snatch, a clean, anything that the arms have to be kind of close to the body, and you need that internal rotation motion, so that way your shoulder isn't as rounded.